Away with My Heart is on Mercy Johnson TV. Do well to catch this one. Now let's get into a very quick one. You know what the movie is about. Away with My Heart talks about a young man who became very vindictive, very displeasurable towards the wife because he feels the wife is uneducated and not industrious enough, or the wife doesn't suit his current status, so he ended up cheating with one that is. Then his attitude towards the wife just changed. So with that happening, this affected the marriage after finding out that what he has been searching for is right in front of him. He didn't just appreciate it after the supposed industrious, educated, girlfriend show him shaky. So yeah, that's what this movie is about, guys. Away with My Heart. Let's start with the characters. Mercy Johnson, guys. Mercy played this Yoruba character, and yeah, this is her movie. She actually executive producer, which means she financed the project, but the movie was produced by Samili, just in case you guys are wondering. So now, Mercy's character, I don't know about you guys, but I was not pleased with this particular acting. She played this Yoruba character, which of course is nice. I didn't even know that she could act, or should I say speak Yoruba. She wasn't speaking Yoruba fluently, which is where my problem with her character comes in. Because how are you a Yoruba woman married to an Igbo man and then you can't speak fluent Yoruba? That is a problem. Now, her character was coming across as a comedy, which is supposed to make you laugh. I don't think I laughed one watching her character. That is a problem. Because I know she can pull it off with Igbo characters. She has done it severally on her channel. Some of her characters are interesting naturally. Here, she was forcing, she was performing, and you could read it off. You could not feel it flawless. You could just be asking yourself, why is this character like this? It's not worth watching it. I mean, if you are watching from outside and not a fan of YouTube movies, you're going to be angry with her character, and that is the place where I'm coming from. Her acting was bad. I don't want to say terrible, but it was not pleasing. It comes like it is fooling. I don't know if I'm, some of you might not like this review, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. She make the Yoruba character like it's not good. I don't know how to put it, but we've seen a typical example. I don't know if you guys will like this example, but a typical example is Bimbo. If Bimbo is pulling off a Igbo character, you can feel it, you can understand it. It's not cringe watching. I don't know if you guys get it. Or should I say Bimbo acting as Igbo illiterate comedy. You can feel it. But that is not a good example because Bimbo herself is an Yoruba girl. That is what I'm saying. Bimbo acting as Igbo. I don't know if this example makes sense to some of you, but yeah. Mercy that I know, this is not the performance I was expecting from her at all. It was very underwhelming. Even when the husband was speaking wrong Yoruba, she wasn't giving the right corrections, and I'm like, why is that the case? No, I don't know. She's an illiterate, so she was supposed to be speaking more of Yoruba so that they can be having subtitle or translating it to fans or viewers watching it, and that was not the case at all. Even the broken English self, her character was supposed to be comedy, make you laugh. It did not make me laugh. That's the problem. Let's go on to Steven. Steven is the one who can pull off a comic acting flawless. If you know, you know. He is a genius when it comes to acting comedy, whether it is educated or uneducated, Igbo. He pulls that off flawlessly. But that is not the character he played here. So I'm just saying he played this very educated, business successful man who cheats, you know, and he pulled it off. Good. I think I like the way he did that as well in this movie, especially with his interactions with Rosemary. Those were some good acting right there, especially the scenes where he got fed up. I like the way he made it look comic. You could just see the fun part of how angry he is and still be pulling the anger off. So I think I like that part of his acting more in this in this movie. Costume wise, I don't know how I feel about it, but I love the office scenes so much. I think the office looks really looks the office doesn't look modern, but it looks really good. It's not a bad office, but it looks it looks archaic, like 10 years ago office. But I mean, I love the idea of how he was always interacting with his cousin. That those are really good. Then let's talk about Rosemary. Oh my goodness! Look, storyline like this, you can always predict it, and you know that the woman coming into the picture is going to be very mean. They come in very smooth, and then they show their character. And I mean, you could just predict it by just watching the movie. So even before it happens, you can predict. That is if you're a fan of YouTube movies, because most of the storylines are always similar, so you can predict. Now it all bow down to production in terms of location, the actors that are pulling these characters off. So Rosemary, I think she did well. Rosemary is always soft spoken. She has an accent, so I mean, I didn't expect anything less, especially for the fact that she was playing this sophisticated, working class woman. Very, even when she was angry and she found out that, oh, the man I've been with is a married man. If it is someone who is not soft spoken as Rosemary, the person would have flared more. The person would have gone more crazier than what she did. So that scene was a little bit underwhelming. I'm just giving her excuse because of the way she speaks. She's a very soft spoken woman, and that always reflects in her acting. Whether the character is poor, the character is supposed to be, very loud. You can still see the softness in her acting. It doesn't really, come across as that. So that scene was very underwhelming. I expected her to be more flare out, because I mean, you have been with this man who have used you and deceived you, and that is the best you can. That is how disappointing you are. Is that it? Maybe because she's business minded and also educated, she doesn't want to fight. I mean, you're not fighting over the man, you are fighting the man for deceiving you. But I mean, I don't know what the director was going for, but it is what it is. And I love the inclusion of the mother. We saw mother scenes, we saw the mother acting sick and all of that. Some productions would not even show us mother scene at all. They would have just said, oh, she's in the village and we'll be hearing her voice. I can appreciate them giving us mother daughter-in-law scenes, and that is really cool. Then also I appreciate the maid who Mercy helped, and who gave her the information. I love the inclusion. I love how she found out the husband was cheating. I love all of that. So that was really, really cool. Rating this movie, surprisingly, I'm going to give it 4/10, just because of how Steven pulled it off, and some elements here and there that I think I enjoyed. That is really cool. So I mean, if you haven't seen this movie, Take Away My Heart, do want to check it out on Mercy Johnson Okoli TV. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and support. Leave a comment if you have watched the movie. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like it? In your own point of view, guys. This one is my own point of view. So the title is actually Away With My Heart, not Take Away My Heart. So Away With My Heart again is on Mercy Johnson TV. Do want to check it out. I'll see you all in the next video.